I would really like it if you guys could either mute your mics or stay quiet. Well, I swear.
Well, PC is stacked.
All right, the first thing I want to start off with you guys is I want to welcome everybody. Simply that. I want to welcome new staff members that we got just yesterday. All new familiar faces that we've been seeing around the server. All right. First topic is with you guys. I don't care if you guys have to put slaves on other staff members. It's either you do it or the staff member will slay himself. Either way, I don't fucking care. I want you guys slaying yourselves if you do something wrong. I want no, oh, whoops, my bad type of thing. If you feel that you did something wrong, slay yourself.
Yeah, real quick, am I needed for this meeting or not?
Yes. No, you're not.
No? Okay, well, I'm out.
Peace. All right.
Wait, I have a question with that.
Sure, shoot.
So,
For everyone.
oh my god, shut up, Will.
I'm sorry, did I ask?
Who's posting like the TLDR and shit?
TDO.
No, TLDR. Like, who after this meeting, who's gonna make a quick rundown?
Nobody. I think it's being recorded. Evan?
Yeah, Evan's recording it.
Okay. Face Phaser has it recorded. Yeah, simple as that.
Oh, fuck you, Evan. Well, anyways, yeah, okay.
Right.
But
Alright. Continue, Queen.
So for instance, if someone shoots someone else and they're having like a grand time, and someone else reports it, like, if the report has been forgiven, do we have to do anything? Like staff on?
No.
Okay. No, just making sure, because it's like, well, I know that I already RDM'd you. I know that it's wrong, but
now,
you forgave me, so.
And now say you guys were fooling around, that's perfectly fine. Say you accidentally crossfire somebody. They report you. And it was forgiven or whatnot. Take that as all right, let's cut it out, guys. Let's get back to the game. Simple as that. Don't continue. Don't make it worse. Simple as that. Because I don't feel like getting PM'd by a guest saying your staff's already DMing on the server.
Yeah, Tubi no RDMing.
Question.
Sure, shoot.
What if somebody just like scares the shit out of me and I accidentally kill them and they don't forgive me? Do I still slay myself?
That's called RDM.
Slay yourself accordingly.
Yeah.
I can't help that they didn't forgive you. All right. Any more questions on this topic? No? Okay. Next topic. All right. When there are staff members on the server, I want the T-mods to have first crack at this reports, no matter what or who it is. I want them to take first crack at it.
How much crack will there be? Sorry. I had to put that in.
Shut up.
Because it is their job to get better and better and better. I want them to learn as much as they can. Simple as that. Any questions on that?
About that?
Sure, shoot.
One's if it's another report on another staff member who's higher up and they can't. Can they slay mods? T-mods?
You can slay ID.
You can slay ID, but I prefer you don't do that. If it's higher up the chain, just run it by ear. Like, say a mod reports a mod, then have a mod handle the report. But if it's anything below that, let a team mod handle it.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions? No? Okay. All right. Then I want you guys to literally quit on the favoritism and the critiques. Hi, Mason.
I've arrived to take over.
All right, you can take over. I just ended up on favoritism.
Favoritism?
Yep.
Okay, so you already talked about T-mods and staff signing themselves?
Yep.
Okay. You want to finish and then I'll jump in on the next topic?
Sure. All right, guys. Favoritism. This is mostly going towards people that are really not keen on slaying other staff members or not wanting to slay their friends. If they break the rule, slay them. Warn them. Do your job as a staff member. Okay?
So I got a question. So like, if one staff member, screws up and RDMs or something, and you're the staff member that would be handling said report, can you just tell that staff member to slay themselves?
Yes, you can.
And
But if they
so that's
don't,
not considered favoritism. Yeah, and
No.
if they don't, you would slay them accordingly.
Yes.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Just making sure that's not.
you can tell them to slay themselves, but if they don't do it, then you're gonna have to take initiative on that.
Yeah, go ham on their cheeks. Okay, understood.
All right.
Question over here.
Sure, shoot.
What if like the non-mod? Because this happened, I believe, yesterday with Tubby and the guest on a server.
Mhm.
Like the guest on the server kind of went off on Tubby because Tubby reported him, and then that person reported Tubby back for reporting him, and kind of took it to another level to the point where like I kind of had to step in, ask what was wrong, and this dude was continuously like yelling favoritism.
Warning
I was
for
like-
staff disrespect.
And in that case, the second report was he didn't do anything, correct?
Yeah, Tubby didn't do anything as far as I know. Like, Tubby, you can just explain it, but I was like genuinely confused about it.
So
Alright.
what I'm pretty certain is what happened is I don't know. I forgot now.
All right. Well, just in that sense, if say they report the staff member or whatnot, or like okay, in this sense, Tubi reported him, and then he reports back. That's immediate false reporting.
Yeah,
And,
Tubby warned him for
unless
that.
Tubi warned him for that.
Yeah, for the false
Yes.
report.
All right, then don't do that. Just like PM him, tell him, hey, don't do this, please. Be nice, behave. Simple as that.
Yeah.
You don't have to report anybody to tell them that. And if they continue not to listen,
Back up.
Then-
You mind if I say something?
sure.
I was just gonna say that whenever it comes to like RDM or disrespect or something like that, like always just give the other person the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? They could have accidentally RDM'd. They could have been like just doing whatever. So like as in like if somebody RDMs me, I always try to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm just like, hey, try not to do it
Mhm.
next time. Understand that you read the rules, etc. And like, oh, this is considered staff disrespect or disrespect of other players. So, make sure you don't do this. Like just try to be lenient with them so that you avoid, a argument.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like generally, when I get reported 6 times out of 10, I forgive because I don't want them slain because they're a guest, because they don't know the rules or they accidentally did it. I just
Yeah.
want to know the reason behind it.
And that's the only thing that like that's why I ask a lot of the mods and like even you, like, do you really want this person slain? Like, even if it's like a mod to a mod, it's like I always still ask because I'm like, they might were just goofing around or like didn't know what was going on or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's perfectly fine in that sense. Like, as you are handling the report, you're able to ask that question with, and if they fucking come back saying, "Oh, why are you asking me that?" I'm handling the report. I'm not gonna favoritism you or anything of the sort. Just do your jobs.
Okay.
All right, Mason, you want to take over?
All right. That was special treatment, right? Or no?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna jump in and say I know a lot of you guys have had an issue with Andrew and Scorp not being around. Trust me, Patrick and I have an issue with it too. It's them not talking to you guys. They're talking to us just as much, like barely at all. So we're trying our best to kind of handle things for them and push this community in a direction that they approve of, but it's kind of difficult and not getting approval for them. So like when things go wrong, like when subline levels were added, and then it was hot mess on. I'll fully admit that. I'm sure many of you who saw how they were in their original, there was nothing we could do about it, but everybody was telling Backhack and I, hey, remove them, remove them, remove them. There was nothing we could do because at that time, neither of the devs were available. I don't personally have access to the files, and Backhack doesn't have access either. We're trying to change that, but that being said, it's with them MIA, we're trying to do. I know Andrew is busy and Scorpion is also busy, so we're hoping that with Unknown being back from his trip, everything will be better with that. But that's just kind of our goal at the moment. Anybody has any questions referring to Andrew or Scorpion? If you want to reach out to them, you can always DM them. You can come to Backhack and I, and there are some things we can say yes or no to, but most of the time we'll go to them ourselves. I'm going to segue off of that, go into some upcoming changes to the server. We are, as far as I know, the only changes we have planned right now is we're adding CSGO knives to Point Shop because we've already added, what is this? We've already added the, what's it called? Sublime levels, as well as the ban logs. And the ban logs, as you can all see, when somebody joins the server, it pops up, says, hey, they've been banned previously for so-and-so reason. And then the levels, everybody knows they were. With the CSGO knives, coming with that is you can no longer, on the TTT server, call a KOS off of somebody holding a knife. If you see someone holding a knife and you KOS them for it, it's RDM. That's how it is. Because
Yeah, can we make like the knives a bit more noticeable? Because most of the time when I see Backhack, just like make like the stance different or something, because it's the same stance with the knife.
Straw, how hard would that be to do? Since I know
I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, if that's not
Because
easy.
I've killed Backhack many times when I just saw him holding up the knife.
It's I can tell you it's very difficult. Just from you would have to edit the player models.
Yeah, you'd
for
have to change a
each.
lot of base Gary's
Yeah.
mod stuff, which can get really messy really fast.
Yeah.
Just
A
like
suggestion
how anybody
is-
who was on. So, go ahead.
We can remove the knife from the TTT shop. I mean, not TTT shop, trader shop, and just add another one-hit weapon that's up close.
I was
We
going
already
to
have
that with
the
Backhack.
silence dog.
Add a machete.
Where
Yeah.
me and Andrew and Comrade are talking about seeing if we should remove it or not. But that also ties with Andrew being here so we can talk.
Yeah.
So
Well, we could always talk
Like
about
make it
that.
like a cool knife or something, like maybe a sword.
Anyways, that's just enough about the knives.
Yeah.
If you guys have anything, you can DM Backhack, right? We are looking to add new maps, new models, various things like that. So if you have any suggestions, be sure you put them in suggestions. Andrew's adding certain Gundam models for regular points. It's not on the list for some reason.
Yeah, I got a question on the maps. Are we like gonna phase off more from Minecraft maps and start focusing on like
I'm not,
actual?
Yes,
Backhack, do you know
yes.
anything about that? We are. We're focusing
We
on
are.
just any map.
We're focusing
Okay.
on any map that comes across.
All right, that's things are being fixed. Also, like lately, I've heard a lot about the Silent Scout being scoped in, that being broken. That's getting fixed. Don't worry. The pigeon view model, that's going to be fixed at some point. Same with deathmatch appearing and when you're alive and seeing their names, that's also going to be fixed. So don't worry about that. I don't really know if I see any other changes that you guys need to know about, other than Blarg being banned permanently. I do that every day.
Wait, I'm sorry, what? Hold up.
I ban Blarg. It's a joke. I ban him every day. It's a joke.
It's
Everybody's
like,
favorite
okay.
topic are commands and permissions on the
I'm
servers.
done. Just love that.
Huh?
Yeah, I learned this the hard way.
With the commands and permissions, we want to give you guys all. Stop putting stickers Backhack. We want to give you guys permissions.
Talk about that one.
We want to. I want more than anything to be able to give mods, slap, whip, rocket, you name it. I want to be able to give it to you guys. When it comes down to it, you don't need it. And if there's a track record of it being abused when it doesn't need to be, then we're going to take it away. and it's going to be given to a high up. If admins were to go in and start abusing slap and whip, I'd get a little more pissed at them because they're the admins, and I'd take it away and revoke it so that only I and up had it. And if I did it, you know, if Backhack catches me using something, he takes it away because I don't need it. It goes up the chain of command.
And same in reverse for me and Mason. If like he recently caught me doing something I should have done, and he bitched me out about it.
I joined a VC and I bitched him out for it. I told him because we
In
hold
other
each other
words, since
accountable.
there's more of us, how about let's not fuck it over for each other?
Right, because
At
I
moderators,
recently
at T-mods, let's not screw it up for each other. What?
Yeah.
I
I understand that.
asked about taking it away for only one person, and that's just a whole process where I'd have to go into the server, create a user group that has the permissions, and then separate the mods into two different user groups, and that just creates a split among you.
Yeah. So what if you like kind of temporarily took it away from mods for like? They abuse like.
Don't have it.
The point is that we were told multiple times not to screw with it and not to, you know, screw up, and yet we didn't listen. So how about from now on, let's just listen to what they're saying, okay? And maybe if we're good enough and if we behave enough like they've told us to, then we'll earn their trust back, and they'll, like they said, since they want to give us the commands, then they'll learn that, you know, we're responsible enough and mature enough to have them. But again, since there's so many of us and we're all under the same role, I mean, it's a guilty by association type thing. So how about nobody screw it up for the rest of us, for everybody else?
Like Will said, you guys all know I was a mod, just like all of you, twice actually. The only reason I'm a manager is because I bitched out Andrew.
Mason, when you were a mod, you had a lot of commands.
When I was a mod, I had slap, whip, and slay. The first time around, I had maul, but John took it away, and I know why he took it away. You can crash a server with maul if you're not careful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I don't even have maul now. Backhack has it, and I tell him not to use it because it'll crash the server. I know what it's like because you get bored. You want to use slap, you want to use whip, and it's when you first get it back, you want to abuse the hell out of it because like, oh, I didn't have this before, now I can do this. It's like when I gave admins launch and they just would launch themselves into the sky for no reason. I get it. Trust me. I know Backhack gets it. I get it. We all get it. Everybody in here gets it. We want to give it back to you. It's just not right at this time. We will at some point when we deem it to be appropriate. Next up on my little agenda.
Actually, going off of that topic, like you guys, like Mason said, that you guys only have a tiny bit of the commands. If you literally looked at our list of our raw out list of the commands and who has them and who doesn't,
Backhack.
I can tell you the numbers.
Not Backhack.
Yeah, but
we've
please
seen
tell
it.
them the numbers.
Okay, well, hold on. Face Racer, I'll let you jump in. Somebody take a guess at this Dar on the server. Anybody in this channel, take a wild shot in the dark.
105.
Wrong.
300 and something.
You I think I've told you before.
Yeah. Like
365.
You're very close. There are 369 commands on the server.
Holy shit.
Out of those,
He's
I
gonna
have
let me
200.
guess.
Backhack only has 341 for some reason. Oh wait, no, this is holding back. You know, that's gonna minus 28. So it's whatever.
Major, which one?
This is showing spaces because I have a whole document full of
Just simply a lot of commands.
Major, not that.
Very bluntly.
There's 341. That's how many there are. But I don't even have. I have 100 less than Backhack. Mods only have 90. No, admins only have 94, and mods only have 32.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit that I don't use. Backhack
Like
doesn't.
I
You don't touch it.
know there's a lot of commands because Andrew has crashed the server twice, adding commands to roles.
Yep.
That was too much.
What we're basically saying is don't abuse it, and we'll give you guys more. Over time,
Yeah.
we'll start trusting you guys with more stuff. We want to. That's just
Wait,
how it goes.
Mardek team mod?
Yeah, Marduk is a team mod now. I need to get him trained. Next, a lot of you guys have been buying custom models lately, and then I know Straw knows this because he's been adding them to the server. I appreciate it. But there's a process to that. When you buy a custom model, we need to make sure of two basic things before we'll even consider adding it, and that it's tall enough and that its hitboxes are good. If the hitboxes are shit, we're not going to touch it. If it's tall enough, then it's fine.
Don't forget Ragdoll.
And oh yeah, thank you. Whoever said that, you're
Thank
good.
you.
Ragdoll. Yeah, I know I'm quiet, Evan. Ragdoll is also important. Thank you, Hanky. If it doesn't have a ragdoll, we can't add it. Like Hank Hill didn't have a ragdoll, so I had to remove it out of Point Shop, and whoever had it, I can refund.
Cuddles.
I know Evan.
It was Cuddles skin.
Yeah, I refunded whoever had it. There were multiple people. If it doesn't have good hitboxes, then sometimes it can be fixed. Sometimes it can't. It depends. And Larry, your DM is just me demoting you. I'm not going to demote you. So shut up. And the other thing is the size of it. Fixing the size of the fucking models is a pain in the ass. We don't want to do it. So if you want to go off on your own time and fix it and do the hitboxes and everything, go the fuck nuts. Bring it back and then resubmit it. But until that happens, like there's an approval process it has to go through.
Did we ever figure out if you can do it in pack?
I don't believe you can. I don't remember what Comrade said about that, but I can bring it back up to him.
Oh yeah.
He said something, but I only kind of half listened because I was playing Civ.
Someday I want to try and do that, but I'd have to like freaking set up a SRCDS server, and that's lame.
Back, I'll talk to you about that later. Nothing. Anyways, that's about it. The special round deathmatch switch got removed from the game because the skill tree, people were just farming points. So, and we didn't want people doing that, so that's no longer a thing. Plus, the rounds would go on for like 10 minutes. Nobody liked it at that point. So that's gone. That's simple. My favorite topic is staff disrespect towards other staff. This goes hand in hand with the favoritism and clicks. You guys are all part of the staff team. You guys, Evan, I will eat you. You guys are all part of the staff team. You guys all need to get along. You're all friends here. Like when in the end, this is EG. I wasn't on old EG. I wasn't on Galaxy. I've only been here for new EG. And I'm sick and tired of arguments breaking out in staff chat fights. There haven't been any in a while. It's just no more drama, no more arguments. If you guys see one person doing something differently than everybody else, don't hate on them for it. Don't give them shit. Like maybe they're doing just fine. Maybe Backhack and I approved it. You know, I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus, but there's just specific people who I've seen some of you guys targeting, and then, you know, Backhack and I talking to them and sitting down. It's like, they're a pretty chill person, but you guys have still just consistently been like, oh, he's an asshole. Oh, he's an asshole. And then a week later, shit changes. And I'm sick of it. I don't want to see you guys disrespecting one another, whether that be a staff member or even a community member. You know, it's fucking bullshit. We're not all of us, but, you know, a lot of us are more mature than that. And we're not all adults, but I expect most of us here to act like it.
Yeah.
Except Backhack. Backhack's 12.
Yeah, Mason, can I like pitch in real quick?
What do you want?
But like, the only reason why I feel like the series has been like going really well recently is because the staff has been getting along. Like before,
Yeah,
when
no,
we
you're
used to have
completely right.
arguments like all the time, the server would be dead. But now we're heading up to like 20 people at night average.
That's a good segue for me, because I want to congratulate all of you on the server being up in the high 300s in the TTT ranking. Like, let me check. What's it at right now, Backhack? Do you
It's
know?
in the low 300s.
Or the low
300.
300s.
I think it was at like 318.
We're at 318 right
Um,
now, guys. That is phenomenal. That is amazing. I think they're
We're
going to get
hitting
to the high
front
200s
page.
pretty soon. We're on the main page of under TTT. with
Every
Imperials.
time.
Just putting that in perspective, guys. Our last month's at lowest, it was 574.
We're in the 82nd percentile. You're doing a great job, guys. So don't fight with each other and get along. I don't want anything on the server with you guys using admin chat to bitch each other out. I don't want to get on and see that shit. Because sometimes, I'm going to be honest, you guys will never know when I'm on the server or if Backhack is on the server, because both of us have alts. And we'll get on it.
We're number 3 right now on the list.
I have, and so does he. And we'll get on. That's how Face Racer, I'm gonna throw you under the bus, but that's how he got kicked off the
Yeah.
staff team. I got on one of my
I
ults and I
didn't
caught him fucking up.
realize, cause like just putting that out there. If you think you know their ults, you don't. Like Mason, I've seen his ult before, and he switched his name and like switched the picture and everything, and I did not know. That's why I like started to goof around, and kind of cost me my mod role, got me demoted. But it's just like, at least I'm gonna become back up there. You just gotta wait.
Just do like, and that also reminds me, Backhack and I, it even says it in the staff guidelines. We'll make decisions that go against the staff guidelines. Like, let's say the staff guidelines say like you ban somebody for a week for mass RDM. If I get on and I hit someone with a perma, don't question me because most of the time I go in and I edit it. But it's like I've done it before, and everybody's like, "Whoa, a perma!" And I'm like, "No." It says in the guidelines, Management Plus will make decisions that do not strictly follow those guidelines. Right? I'm pretty sure it says that back. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Say again.
It says Management Plus will sometimes make decisions and do things that don't directly reflect in the guidelines.
It doesn't say that, but it says something similar to it.
Management and up will sometimes exceed the limitations they've set forward. Yeah.
Cause like,
Do as I say, not as I do. That's what I was trying to get at. Is like,
Mason, like,
shut the fuck up, or I'll mute you.
fight me, bro.
I'll
I'm
let you talk in a
tired.
minute. I will let you talk in a minute.
I'll
Just
beat you
wait.
up in a minute.
Okay, buddy. Hold on. I'll let you talk in a minute. Anyways, do as I say, not as I do. I expect you guys to do that with everybody. If you see Original being an idiot, Larry, then I don't want you to go and start being an idiot. You know what I mean? I don't want you guys doing that. We're all here to have fun. We all want to have a good time. And then that's all I want. Just have fun. That's why he messaged me out of the blue one day and was like, "Hey, you should come back." And now I'm manager. So you guys can all thank Evan for that if you really want to. Just don't fuck up. That's all I ask. I'm done. If you guys have any questions, the floor is open. Face Racer, I'll unmute you now.
Okay. I just wanna like, now with the new leveling stuff, I'm just wondering, a lot of the spots that were previously banned on the server from getting to through prop climbing.
We will be reassessing them. Backhack and I will have a discussion about that later, and we'll get back to you on that.
Okay. It's like people get on the roofs in South Park and behind fences. Just gets on my nerves.
Behind fences, I don't want them doing, no matter what. That is one that is banned. They can't go behind the fences. The roofs, I'm going to be discussing with Backhack. If they can make a straight up jump, then I'm going to be discussing them. But as of right now, treat it as you still would teleport them out. Just use bring or go to. Anybody else got any questions, comments, concerns? Nothing you guys want to say to Backhack or I? You know, tell us.
Well, you gotta single me out, bro. I'm kidding. I'll go now. I'm sorry.
I guess I have something to say.
What's
You
up?
know about the one man army? What is that going to be nerfed?
I am going to push for that to be nerfed into the ground because I feel as though if you hit somebody in the face with a deagle, they should die.
Yeah.
Anybody else argue
Like-
that? Anybody think that's wrong?
Yeah, I don't think it's wrong or anything, but it's just like, I don't know how much work with files this would be, but it's just like the guns that used to just one tap headshot, just continue making those one tap, but it's just like, say for example the FAMAS, like that the damage reduction on that should still be the same, but it's just like if you like hit somebody in the head with a deagle, it's like they should die, but they normally don't now with that stuff. It's just annoying.
This reducing damage is annoying because with the AK, it takes 2 hits. Now it takes 3.
Right.
And that extra bullet could mean anything.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right. All guns should do exactly 1 damage. I agree, Evan. 100%. Does anybody else have anything else they would like to say?
No.
Who made that noise? I feel like I know who it was, but I don't want to call them out.
Call him out, bitch.
I knew it was you, you bitch. Oh, also, something that wasn't really addressed. Executive assistant has been renamed to community advisor. Community advisors are effectively my equivalent, but not at the same time. It's like any issues with the community, any like player, anybody who has a complaint, they can still come to me or Backhack, but we can also direct them to Queen and Drive.
Mall cop manager.
So they're here to help. What you
Hell
said?
yeah. I'll bring that taser to your ass.
They're basically an equivalent to an admin in power wise, and then they're on a similar rank to Mason, as they are handling situations with
You're good, Shaw.
people.
So essentially, just they're there. You don't exactly like answer to them, but at the same time, if they catch you on your bullshit, they're gonna call you out on it. So don't be on your bullshit. Queen, did you want to say anything about that thing you're working on or no?
Let's wait.
All right.
I got a lot of me and Shaw got a lot of progress this afternoon. Maybe a little bit later you could look at it, but let's wait until it's like officially ready, because they're still outside of that I have to work on too.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. It's not a new forum, Evan. That's something else.
It's my new dick, and y'all gonna
is.
sit on it.
Nah, not today.
Bitch, you know you want to.
Okay.
Backhack, you got anything you want to throw out there?
Not that I can think of.
You got any flash promotions you want to do?
That sounds kinky.
Actually, no. I've decided I'm demoting all of you to T-Mod.
Wait, you gotta flash demote us. Hello, that's so much kink.
Promote ketamine dealer to ketamine supplier.
Yo, that's a promotion,
right.
baby. Let's go.
Evan, congratulations on your removal from the staff team. At this point, then, I don't have anything else I want to say. Backhack doesn't have anything he wants to say. Queen doesn't have anything she wants to say. If anybody doesn't have anything to say, then I'm just going to call it. Meeting should be adjourned, bringing it to a close.
Woo!
Thank you all for coming.
Now you guys get on the fucking server.
I hope this addressed all of